Salutations, dear friends. Very happy New Year wishes. 2022 has gone, 2023 has come, and wish and pray that this New Year brings all the best joys and successes to you in the world around, outside, and also in your own peace of mind and also in your spiritual evolution. Of course, Geetha ji is anyway guiding you, and I'm sure with added enthusiasm you make use of this Gita knowledge for your own evolution. Don't stop. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. And thank you, gratitudes for being with me, giving me this chance. And congrats that you have conquered the youngster's mind natural of generally being in aversion to these things of Gita. So you are coming and listening is a great, great achievement. So I'm sure that will definitely benefit you, not only now but throughout life. And it gives you such a great vision of life's completeness. There's no doubt about it. So, like every day, today also the three things. One is shloka. Today also we'll do one shloka Bhagavan Krishna. Then a common sense thought, then followed by our Gita. And today, with yesterday's thing, we have concluded the 12 yagnas that are given to us by Lord Krishna. In today's shloka, what he says is, perform all the yagnas, great results will come, share with others, and the remnants you take, then you will even reach Paramatma. That's what he says. And another caution he gives in the second line in the 31st shloka of chapter 4 is, if you don't have the bhavana of the yajna, here also you will fail, never reach your successes. And then if you can't succeed here itself in your world of outer professions, how can you think of achieving great heights in spirituality, great heights? That's what Bhagavan says very clearly. For an individual to grow for himself, for the sake of world's benefit, and for the total world to grow, the only thing is yajna bhavana, yajna spirit. मिलजुल कर काम करने से ही we all evolve. Like in the body, all parts work in coordination. Therefore, the whole body is intact. So too, all the nine planets work together. Therefore, their whole solar system is intact. In this way, in a tree, right from the roots up to the branches, every one of them are in coordination, then only the tree is intact. In the same way, an individual or a society will definitely grow only in yajna spirit. In the absence of that, individual also suffers, he makes the world also suffer. World can't take it more, therefore this individual is eliminated. Therefore, unavoidably, you have to use this most beautiful gift called as Yajna Bhavana, where whatever abilities, talents I have, with that I'll work in such a way that the goals aimed at are for the sake of everyone. And I pour out myself fully into that. When the result comes, I share with others. This type of conscious attitude developed through proper contemplation and thinking. So, some more details we will see when we study the shloka. The main thing is told to you, but we just repeat it, and then all the 12 yajnas today or tomorrow we'll just enumerate. Okay, thank you. Now let's start. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. These are our everyday chantings. Now shloka today, I don't remember if I taught you this, 100 दिन हो गए ना, याद नहीं है. So om mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande paramananda madhavam. This is the Sri Krishna shloka. If I taught it earlier, it's okay. Once more. Om is the name of the Lord, first name. Then Lord Krishna. Tamaham Paramanandam Yat Krupa Tamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Tamaham Vande. To that Krishna I am saluting. Who is he? Parama Ananda Madhavam. He is Ma Lakshmi Devi's Dhava Pati and Paramananda, who is having and giver of Parama Ananda, supreme bliss. How he helps us? Two things are told. One, Mukam Karoti Vachalam. Even a dumb fellow is made eloquent to speak. I think we have seen this sloka. So, in whichever the field we are dumb, Lord Krishna, if you pray regularly, He will make us eloquent in that. Whatever your fields. Here, Mukam Karoti's literal meaning is a dumb is made to speak. But we are dumb in so many places. We need it. In making the friends, we are dumb. In gaining our professional skills, we are dumb. In maintaining family relations properly, we are dumb. In earning the money and saving the money, we are dumb. In how many ways we are? So in all of that, Bhagwan symbolically said, a dumb is made eloquent speaker. So too in every fields, wherever we lag behind, we are made very very experts in that. That's the meaning of this. Mukam karoti vachalam. Mukam vachalam karoti. So you become experts in your own respective fields. Anything, whatever you want, Lord Krishna's Kripa. That's how in this world people have become great in their own fields. Directly or indirectly, they invoked Lord Krishna. His Kripa gave them that. Mukam karoti vacha. A dumb fellow is said, made to be speaking eloquent. Second, Pangum Langhayate Girim. Pangu, a lame man. Langayate Girimis, he is able to even made mountains, climb the mountains. So Mukam Karoti Vachalam is in terms of knowledge. Pangum Langayate Girim in terms of action. So all the knowledges required and all the required fields, Lord Krishna will bless you if with faith you chant these slokas. So too all the abilities to do the action till the result comes, that also will bless us if we invoke Him through this sloka. So the one man who is full of perfect knowledge and full of activity, tell me which is not possible to him. ज्ञान भी है और मेहनत भी है तो कोई भी चीज impossible है ही नहीं. And these are the two things we lack because of which we fail. Some places we lack knowledge, and still do without knowledge. We don't do properly, therefore success never comes. Many times knowledge we have, but we are not practical. Therefore, that knowledge just remains waste. But if we have thorough knowledge, pakka, and we also have like abilities to perform and willingness to perform, to do the action, if you have done it, dono milkar spectacular results it will give us. There's no doubt at all. And that is what Yat Krupa. The Lord whose Krupa makes a dumb fellow speak eloquent means an ignorant person a wise. So too, that Lord whose grace makes a lame man to walk or climb mountains means which can make a most ineffective non-performer also great performer and action-oriented person. That person, Bhagavan, whose grace makes these two. Yat Krupa. Tam, to him, Aham Vande, I am saluting. And he is Paramananda Madhavam, he is Maya Dhavaha, Lakshmipati, and is Paramananda Swarupa. He is in the blissful state. Blissful state of Brahma Tattva, as well as through the Shakti, he is the creator of the world. Such a Lord Krishna, we are creator, maintainer, dissolver. We are saluting. So Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangum Langete Girim Yat Krupa, जिसकी कृपा, जिनकी कृपा. Tam Paramandamadam Krishna Maham Vande. To that Krishna I am saluting. Very good shloka. And whenever you lag behind in your knowledges, you chant this shloka. And also, wherever you feel lacking of your energies or efforts and inspirations, you just pray this shloka. Oh, inspiration aa jayega, oh, energy aa jayega. You will put the required effort to reach to the planned goal. There's no doubt at all about it. Okay. Now we'll chant 11 times. Make it 108 by adding 97. Then make 1080, and it is your goal every day. I'm telling you, I don't know which one you started and you have completed. Let the divinity get added to you every day through these chantings. It will be very good, very beautiful. Comes to your rescue when you need, when you're in troubles. I have no doubt. I am experiencing it every moment in my life. Okay. Now shloka is Om Mukam Karoti Vacharam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. 11 times let's chant. ओम श्री कृष्ण परमात्मन कृपया समस्त ज्ञान प्राप्त्यर्थम समस्त शक्तीनां प्राप्त्यर्थम तयोः द्वारेण समस्त कर्मण निर्वहण द्वारा समस्त विजय आनंद प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री कृष्ण संबंधी श्लोक से पारायण वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् परमानन्दमाधवम्. Very good. Chanted the shloka. Your throat will become good. You become familiar with Sanskrit. It's a divine language. So you will listen to the Devata speech when you go to temples. If you really master all these shlokas, and each shloka addressed to one Lord, and it has got lot of prayers, and they also are fulfilled by the God's grace. So keep on chanting them. Okay. Now we'll go to our second topic today of common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is little good, important. What is that? Only a simple statement, and the remaining is your understanding. After 20 years, if you want to achieve something in various levels, various fields, from tomorrow, today onwards, this moment onwards, you keep on adding to it. Keep on adding daily something to that particular field so that after certain time you reach to a beautiful great heights. Without doing, nothing will happen, and without adding little, nothing will happen. Just like that, whatever it may be. In the world, if you see, everything is like that only. Like a tree, you sow a seed, slowly it adds to itself all the things by its own effort. Slowly, the seedling, the sprout slowly comes. Add करते वो पौधा हो जाता है. Working, adding, slowly it becomes such a good tree to yield. You know that mango, when you put that plant, इतना छोटा सा, अब 6-7 साल में आप देखोगे ना इतना बड़ा होकर इट विल गिव 100 मैंगोज 200 मैंगोज. 2-3 साल के और बाद देखोगे 1000 मैंगोज इट विल गिव. इन सम ट्रीज आर देयर व्हिच गिव 2 टाइम्स. आई नो सम ट्रीज 2 बार देते हो. एक बार दिसंबर में मैंगो आ जाते हैं, दिसंबर सीजन खत्म, अगेन अप्रैल में दे विल कमिंग इन सेकंड सीजन. Some mangoes are alternate year. This year comes but not next year. Many of them are every year yielding. An example. So in this world, if you see, slowly like a flower, if you see, a plant again, how it adds up slowly and comes to create that bud. And bud also slowly getting added up. देखते देखते इतना बढ़िया खुलकर that flower. In that flower, every petal, every of the fragrance of that petals, softness of it. So when it is going on adding, how beautiful flower it is becoming. Is it not a child growing? Going on adding to him the food through the food, slowly every limb of him becomes stronger and stronger. Everybody who starts very small, but मेहनत करते हुए धीरे 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 वो बढ़ता रहता है. Is it not? Therefore, in your life also, what you want to achieve, make those 10, 12 things and no laziness. And you do not do overnight everything. Suddenly, सब कुछ नहीं होता. It's not that just like that you put a plant, it has grown and gave you a bud and flower. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है वो. Slowly you see that the paddy, rice paddy, देखो, just those are seeds are put. When that thing comes, then they will just properly plant it. रोपाई करते हैं उसको. रोपाई का in 4 5 months you can see from each of that plant how many of the grains slowly. You can't see it, but it is working there. Because it is working there, it's slowly getting that result. How wonderful is that scene if you see? Like the rainy season, slowly the heat takes the water little. Then, as a sufficient water, it becomes heavy cloud. Then comes and as a monsoon gives us the rains. In the same way, you have to keep on adding little if you want to reach to some stage. If it is the financial status, let us say you want to have some 50 lakhs balance Indian currency ke cost mein in the bank. Good one, it should have. So then you have to keep on adding thoda. Or if you are starting an industry, you want to have it branches in so many places. Dhire you add to it. Or one bank only, one particular business only, but you want to expand the other things in it. A shop you started. So first it's only children's garments, then the women dresses, then slowly the gentleman dress, then slowly the sports things you add in that. Is it not? Then slowly the shadi wale. So you are expanding it. In the same way, in your life, keep on adding. You want to master any language, keep on adding day by day. Any of the special talents, a driving talent, add thoda hota hai, baito mat. That is the main point today. करते जाओ, थोड़ा थोड़ा करते रहने से वहां तक पहुंच जाते हैं. You want to have some 100 friends, so धीरे धीरे develop the friendliness without any ego selfishness, and one by one friend, when they trust you, you can have a group of 100 friends tomorrow who can support in the need. Don't bother them otherwise. Which is the field where we can't succeed if we can put little efforts. So too, the health you want to have very good for long time. So learn one by one exercise. Then learn one by one food disciplines as we spoke yesterday. Remember that? Add little by you want your own house. Slowly मजा इकट्ठा करके पहले से थोड़ा बेसमेंट एंड 2 कमरे बनाओ बस. जीना भी है ना, पूरा लोन लोन लेके कहाँ बनाओगे? फिर खाने को नहीं बचेगा. Then in that middle class people, they do like that only. They buy a land first, then they start pillars and 2 rooms, then they shift to Gurah Pravesh. Then after 5 6 years, slowly they collect money and then add another walls, then the house comes up. Is it understood? What is the main thought today? Don't be without doing something. Don't be without adding every day to whatever the goal you want to reach to. The monetary goal, the friendship goal, the status goal, the professional goal, the health goal, safety security goal. ऐड थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐड. आज मैंने क्या ऐड किया, लाइक आई ऐड एवरी डे टू माय नॉलेज शास्त्र का. आज कौन सा नया पढ़ा मैंने, कौन सा मैंने आज नया बोला. तो व्हेन आई ऐड अप, आई विल आल्सो ग्रो इन माय ओन फील्ड. And two things, without doing anything, one second, suddenly I will do everything. Both are wrong thoughts. एक ही दिन मैं 200 आसन करूंगा तो कल के अगले दिन लोग उठा के जाएंगे, जनाजा बोलते हैं उसको. You have to only start 1 2 3 and not doing. You will always have the body problems if you don't do exercise. They all will manifest when you grow to the age of 28 30. एक के बाद एक आता जाएगा. You understood? So write down the monetary goal. friends' goal, professional goal, other talents, and all. I have to reach to this level after 15 years. So I will have to add daily थोड़ा थोड़ा थोड़ा. You want to be a good singer. So थोड़ा आधा घंटा 1 घंटा daily करते रहोगे तो it will become. Any other instrumentalists you are there, or you want to be a dancer. Suddenly एक ही दिन करने से नहीं होता वो. See, daily थोड़ा थोड़ा सिखाते हैं. The child joined the school, suddenly he is not taught all the highest philosophy of English and all. No, उसको ABCD सिखाएंगे, then the 2 lettered words सिखाएंगे, then 3 lettered words सिखाएंगे, then the corresponding meanings they are taught. Slowly they are qualified to become learn grammar, then that is taught. After that, then the big literature and all. You all have gone through that. In the same way, slow and steady, but keep on putting efforts so that you are achieving it. And in my opinion, coming out of laziness of body and putting efforts is such an internal self-congratulating joy. On the other hand, keeping so many goals in front, not doing anything, lazy fellow, is a self-insulting murkhata, stupidity. No, don't do that second one. First one only let us do. Add little by little. Add. Wonderful. And call it like, I want to love the world without selfishness, without ego. Add little. I want to learn the art of forgiving everyone. Whatever mistakes they do, grow that quality. I want to learn this quality of taking initiative to approach my friends' relations and help them if they need. No, in today's world, these people are needed more. Honestly, taking initiative and helping. Then the others also feel the faith. Yeah, he is coming to me to help me. Then the whole world becomes such a place where everybody is taking initiative to take care of others. That no problem is there for anyone. अब क्या है ना, हेल्प करने को हेजिटेशन है, हेल्प लेने को हेजिटेशन. Therefore, everybody is living isolated lives. Very funny it is. But these are good quality. According to the timings, we should know what qualities are lacking, which we have to develop and spread in the world. Clear? This is what the common sense thought today. That should be enough. Now come to Geetha. Geetha shloka is what? Today, after yesterday, we saw the 12 yagnas. Bhagavan talks today about when you are doing yagna, it gives phala. Share it with others, then the shishta, the remaining you take. You will be qualified for Brahma Sanatanam, the supreme truth only. That to that level, this Yagna Bhavana gives you result. I have put that Yagna Bhavana in you, and I am telling you that if you follow that, I will give you this result. Following is your job, giving that result is my job. Lord Krishna is telling here. And this Yagna Bhavana, as we already discussed in third chapter, and every day we are doing, so essential for an individual in his own personal life, in his own communal life. Whole community and society needs this attitude to such an extent. The world has totally changed now. Nobody can survive by keeping himself away from others. How much ever we all hate now China because the stupid fellow create all the corona and all, yet we cannot be without them now because they also are part of the total globe. In one way, they may be troubling us, but in another way, they are helping us. They are inspiring us. They work hard. They create so many things. Their productivity is fast. They supply. So you can't be without them. So no country can be without the other country. All of them have to be together now. If together we are compelled to stay, and that which keeps us together intact, called as Yagna spirit, if we can do the prachara of it, we are not only together out of compulsion, but we are together with the goal, with the zeal, with the clarity of vision, then we enjoy. That's how 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 countries come together. Now the time is entire globe has to come. Only on the map, the continent, the countries, the direction should be different globally that way. Otherwise, we're all global, all the global programs, global companies, everything is global only, no? Multinational. Earlier it was only district level, then state level, and then national. नेशनल इटसेल्फ ग्रेट होता है, अभी मल्टीनेशनल, अभी मल्टीनेशनल भी कम बात करते हैं, ग्लोबल मीन्स एवरी कंट्री इन द ग्लोब इज इन्वॉल्व इन दैट, वी आर वन फैमिली नाउ, therefore we have to have the yagna bhavana. Any bhavana by which the separation differences are created, they have to be kept aside, whether it is caste, creed, religion, language, nationality, they have their own different parallels. But when we are together, we have to bring only all those reasons which bring us together. You know, let us say scientifically we can be together. Global pandemic avoid karne ke liye we have to be together. Entire world's economy we have to make. Most important is the morals and ethicals. Now the India will have to take charge of guiding the entire world in spiritual, moral, ethical way. Because India has sufficient literature is there, and so many Mahatmas are there who are experts in all these things to do the propaganda. So we got G20 leadership now. I wish and pray the Prime Minister does something in this regard, an initiative. All that is Yajna Bhavan. In this, no malice, there is no selfish thing, there is no grudge, there is no negativity at all. हम सब मिलकर मेहनत करके आगे बढ़ना. That's called Yajna Bhavan. So beautiful it is. Keep doing these prayers in your mind. If not today, at least after 40, 50 years, these prayers extended by us reach through the atmosphere to all the individuals. Then they will start conceiving the programs which are common for the entire globe. Now, every country sends their own satellites. Every country has so many things. It's good, but sometimes they come under some clashes. So you have to avoid the clash. Now the another danger in today's world is what everybody has got so much of weaponry. एक को दिमाग फिर गया उसने बटन दबा दी फिर अदर्स भी दबाएंगे इतना न्यू ईयर हैप्पी न्यू ईयर 2 दिन में डूम्सडे हो जाएगा. Danger is there in today's world. Therefore, we have no other option than to have Yagna spirit. Clear? Now let us see the shloka also. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Om अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ एकत्रिंशः श्लोकः 31 only, na? It must be. Yeah, yes. So the words I told you already, Yagnashishtamrita bhujah yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokosti ayagnasya kutaha anyaha kurusattama. Okay. Like every day, 2 times chant, repeat, then together remaining times we will do that. One time together. श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनं यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनं नायं लोकोऽस्त्ययज्ञस्य नायं लोकोऽस्त्ययज्ञस्य कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम. Again, यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनं यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनं नायं लोकोऽस्त्ययज्ञस्य नायं लोकोऽस्त्ययज्ञस्य कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम. Together, यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजः यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनं नायं लोकोऽस्त्ययज्ञस्य कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम. अभी ये श्लोक to spiritual people and for all of us, I'll talk together. So, very beautiful. This is very, very subtle, very carefully you have to listen and you will understand, not difficult. So, first point is living life with Yagna spirit. Okay, all of us, not one, every one of us. And devatas are happy when we do with the yagna bhavana, and they give what for we have done that yagna. Third chapter we have already seen devan bhavetanena te deva bhavayantuah. Before that, ishtan bhogan hi devaha dasyante yagna bhavita. Okay. So you worked yagna. Okay. Then the results came. Now when the results come, if you jump on the result, everyone, then the problem continues again. What happens there? Everybody coveting their share. Then by jumping and pouncing and taking, others are denied of it. When others are denied of it, they get disappointed. When they get disappointed, next time when you call them to work together in Yagna Bhavana, will they come? Is it not? And without Yagna Bhavana, it is like the same house for two stories or three stories. The old mother and father making their separate cooking, then the elder son and wife other cooking, and then second one sir third one भी चार रसोइयां लगा रहे हैं तो काय का जिंदगी है. Cost of living increases and the love factor is gone away, sitting together is gone away. I'm just giving an example. It is so rare to have three brothers or brother sisters with spouse and all chance to stay together and eat together while cooking together. That is the यज्ञ. अगर नहीं है तो धीरे धीरे बंटवारा हो जाएगा. फिर उसका काय का मजा है then? What is the meaning in having the relation of these children or the brothers and sisters? Then you are like animals only. Animals don't have all that. They are animals. Okay, now again I am repeating the logic. What is the point here? Yagna first got the result. Now what is done? Everybody pounced. Then what happens? Yagna idea collapses. Why? Because you are taking your result without before sharing to me or without discussing me. Therefore I will do my own work tomorrow. तो कोई भी इकट्ठा होंगे नहीं अभी. Then what is the alternative? Yagna shishta amrita bhuja. This is a very sublime thought. What is that Amrita Bhuja is not? While partaking the result of the thing, you be the last person. You be the last person's literal meaning is what? Don't covet at all. What do you mean by it? First, according to the requirement or the need. Whoever needs first, let them be given first. After everybody's needs are fulfilled, then I will take. Don't go for a greed. Like 5 nations together made a program. So success came. Now in all the 5 nations, which nation needs the result first? It should be properly planned by all nations. Nobody should decide personally. कि मुझे चाहिए. No, then the ego comes, then selfishness comes. Then we break up. Then our investments will grow, outputs will be less, competition will grow, we get separated, we fight with each other, even we may destroy each other. On the other hand, at the time of working, we came together and worked, called a Yagna Bhava. Then it gave the result, because anything you do, result comes. Now, when the result comes, in our old Indian system of family, ऐसा ही होता था कि the father will have his own money, then the 3-4 sons, they earn money, सबको इकट्ठा, it is with father. Now, none of the 3 sons demand the money from father once it has gone to him with any logic कि मैंने ज़्यादा कमा के दिया, उसने कम दिया. All this nonsense was never there. That wife who comes, they will spoil the minds कि आप ज़्यादा कमा रहे हो तो आपका शेयर ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. No, this nonsense was not there. Father used to know among these 4 children, whoever needs, then he will give it to them. Others accept it because it is greed based nahi, it is need based hai. Then we stay together. Our work becomes together. We can achieve spectacular results. And the simple common sense भाई, जब तुमको नहीं जरूरत है तो क्यों उसके पीछे पड़ रहे हो? नहीं नहीं मैंने मेहनत दिया, मैंने भी मेहनत की. That was कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्य. That is what yajna spirit, no? That's how even the father used to ask the elder son, अरे तुमने ज्यादा कमाया, what is your opinion? Father, I might have earned more, but the third one needs more money for the education of his daughter this year, to let the money go there. Or the fourth one wants to have a new house, we have, he doesn't have, तो अब उसको दे देते हैं. ये the second one wants to send his children for abroad, उसको करते हैं. और the younger ones say only, पापा इस टाइम बड़े भाई को दे देते हैं, because he needs money a lot of spent for the health issues and all. See the beauty of that life. Do you understand it? That is, Bhagavan ने यहाँ कहा यज्ञ शिष्ट, means after performing an action as yajna, when the result comes, when it is given to the needy, after that last thing when you take, Bhagavan calls it as amrita. यज्ञ शिष्ट को यहाँ अमृत का दर्जा दे दिया. He calls it some amrita it is. Because of the two things. One is one, you have satisfied everyone before you took it, and you satisfied yourself in that I could give to my brothers first, they are happy. When you that way after giving others and to take it, no, the joy in that is so much rather than without sharing with others, you only took everything. अब उस समय आपके मन में इतना रिग्रेट रहेगा, इतना गिल्ट रहेगा. डू यू थिंक यू कैन एंजॉय दैट? एंड दे आर सफरिंग. देन द वाइफ चिल्ड्रन दे से, ये बड़ा ने ना हमको दिया ही नहीं, खुद ही मौजा कर रहा है. ऑल देयर नेगेटिव थॉट्स कम एंड डिस्टर्ब us. No, these are all universal principles. We as a human being, when we take all of us one global family and apply these things, we all together grow in such a beautiful manner. There's no need to fight. कि कौन सा देश अच्छा बने, बड़ा बने, सुपर पर बने. Why are you all this nonsense? You don't try for it. Others should promote you. Because you are contributor, तो आप बड़ा भाई हो जाओ. ऐसा करना है, नहीं क्लेम करना. Like America countries they do. They create weapons, they create fighting between countries, they sell the weapons, they want to become rich. अरे क्या कर रहा है? How can you be cunning? Human being should not be cunning. CR हो सकता है cunning, not the आदमी. CR. Are you getting the point? Yagna shishta amrita bhujaha. Whoever needs first let them. Like mother made food, things ready. तो पहले किसको भूख है ज्यादा उसको पहले दे दो. What happens in our life, even when we don't need it, because of want, you pull it. That is why when you really need, even if you want, it doesn't come to you. The life should be need based, not want based or greed based. How wonderful. भारत माता में है, इसलिए we produce a lot and we share it with so many countries. You and I don't know these vegetables, pulses and all, कितने देशों को हम देते जाते हैं. You see, you get the data on Google etc. Search करो आपको मिलेगा. We are Yagnashishta Amrita Bhuja. We produce, we give to all, and what remains is our prasad. And to them, Bhagavan gives the result, Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. They will become qualified even to discover Brahma Tattva Paramatma, who is all pervading, in sequence, not straight away. Because he is working hard, therefore his working nature of Rajoguna is going away. Then he is not coveting any of the desires or extra. New Rajoguna is not coming. Whatever is remaining, with that he is contented. Therefore mind is peaceful. Such person is so wonderfully chosen by the Gurus that the Guru will come and give him that Brahma Sanatana Jnanam. Straight away nahi hota wo. For many lives when we live life like that, of Yagna Shishta Amrita Bhujaha, I am only taking the great nectarine remnants of the phala which has come out of the Yagna work. First thing is Yagna. Work together. Yagna Shishta Amrita Bhujaha. And you can see in today's beautiful world, around you only, in a town there are 2,000 apartments are there. Nowadays the apartment culture ho gaya. So there are some apartments where 20 flats are there, but they are like Navagraha. The Navagraha is, they stay here only, but no one looks at each other. एक उधर देख रहा है, एक इधर देख रहा है. That is called Navagraha. Therefore, they don't celebrate any New Year or Janmashtami or any of 15 August, Ganpati Bappa. And if any problems come, they don't sort out. Very pathetic is that apartment. There are some apartments, somehow click hota hai. There are 50 flats, but they are so close. Because of that, यज्ञ भावना क्या हो रहा है? They plan well. Therefore, the electricity की बचत होती है. Nice gardening is made. Then good coloring and painting in done to the apartments. Mutual, if any help is required, they do. And also, especially these beautiful national or cultural festivals, they enjoy doing together. So there a good prapancham is made there of all happinesses. That is called yajna bhavana. And in that, when that function is there, the food is there, everybody मुझे तो को कहे बचाए, मैं सर्व करूंगा करें. So that is the great attitude. You eat first, I will serve. See, you serve me first is always leading to fight, but I will serve is never leads to fight. And you serve me may by winning I get defeated. By I will serve there by getting defeated I win. चलो तुम सर्व करो आज, कल तो मैं करूंगा. नॉट द अदर एंड, आज तेरे को दे रहा हूं, कल मुझे दे देना, या मुझे आज दे दे, कल तेरे को देखेंगे. पहले देने का. आई टेल यू, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डाई जस्ट लाइक दैट. That like we are going to die person, that we covet the things with so much ego and selfishness. Have patience. Live life subtly at the mind level of loving others, of sharing with others, not at the gross level. कि मुझे ही मिलना है नहीं तो मैं मरूंगा. What nonsense! It's not Hindu culture. It's not Indian culture. See the mother. She feeds the husband and he goes to office. She feeds the children. They go to school. Then if she feeds the in-laws. Thereafter, whatever remains, she takes. That is yajna bhavana. Because of that one lady, all things going. If she says, "पहले मैं बना के खुद खाऊंगी, अब जिसको चाहिए वो बना लो," that house will become such a chaos only. And everybody is doing their work. The husband earns the money and gives to her only. अब तुम खर्च करो because you know what is needed. The in-laws also, they don't disturb. They only with minimum they are in their own puja part. Children also, parents are working hard to get us things required, so we'll study well. What a nice that family is. यार इतने छोटे छोटे नुस्खों को भी नहीं समझने का सड़ गया हमारा दिमाग by watching all the nonsense all where we have lost to be a thinker. We have become a bhogi. The Indians, where everyone is supposed to be yogi, have become a bhogi and rogi. Manasika rogi, sharirika rogi, vyavaharika rogi, and rog also. Only one spirit, yagna, yagna, yagna. So from now onwards, all those who are listening to lecture, in every field in the world, let the yagna bhavana be adopted by all, so that with minimum resource and efforts, maximum are gained. After that, let there be the attitude of yagna shishta, which is amrita, uska bhuja. उसमें क्या करना है? जिनको पहले जरूरत है उनको दे दो. A village head also used to be like that. इकट्ठा करके सबसे who needs उनको देना. Government is for that purpose. They'll collect taxes from everyone. Wherever the budgeting is required, there they have to do properly. Mediators should not eat that money. How wonderful is this? Thereafter, all the differences are devalued. Oneness is brought. When we are one, we love each other. We don't fight. When we are not one, we can't love, we fight. When we fight and we become bitter to each other, it is worse than death. काय का जिंदगी एक क्यों कुत्तों की तरह कौओं की तरह लड़ते हुए मरने का. See, is it a maturity? Fighting the wars, killing others, and cunningly cheating others and taking away the land. क्या क्या कर रहा है देखो. China, all the 10 countries around it, it wants to occupy. You tell them, बेटा हम तुमको रूल करना चाहते हैं, वो दो देंगे तो ले लो. Not हड़प कर लेकर कब्जा करना. Then you they suffer. Now see that what's the position of that Russia and Ukraine? Ukraine is wiped off only. We have to think that way globally as one. Only India can think like that because India के जो लोग हैं गीता आदि पढ़कर उनको यूनिवर्सल वन विजन होता है. No, I told you, Yagna Shishta Amrita Bhujaha Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. Those who live life with Yagna spirit, and when the result comes, when you share with others who need, the last thing they take it as Amrita, in turn, slowly, slowly, because they are seen by the total and by the Lord, and their own heart becomes pure, they become even qualified for the Brahma Sanatanam slowly, not straight away. This is positive thing said. Now the negative. What is that? If one is not starting even to live life of yajna, Bhagavan says, na ayam lokaha asti ayagnasya kutaha anya e kuru sattama kurukul ke best ho Arjuna. Sattama is best. A kuru sattama मतलब करने वाला में बड़ा बंदा दोनों. Kuru sattama is the one who does best. Kuru sattama is the one who is best among Kuru Vamsha, that is Arjuna. So Bhagavan is addressing Arjuna. Instead of telling him something, he is asking, you tell me. Now, I am lokaha asti. For a person who is not in a yajna spirit, he is only selfish and greedy for himself. He will be alienated by the society. Nobody will give any of the help. He himself cannot succeed. Kutahanyaha, you tell me, can he be getting that Sanatana Brahma? Yanti Brahma Sanatana? कहाँ मिलेगा उसको? You understand? No, the China or the Pakistan, लोग उनको दूर रखते हैं. दे आर केयरफुल अबाउट द पाकिस्तान में बिकॉज वहाँ टेररिस्ट को प्रमोट करते हैं. एंड ऑल द ग्लोब नोस इंडिया इज नॉट दैट. देयरफॉर वी आर वेलकम्ड एवरीवेयर. You just to see the beauty of it. I am lokahana asti. Is it not? As I told you just now, in a family, if every one of them are not understanding importance value of being together and accordingly not working for together each other, and each one becomes selfish, slowly the yajna bhavana jab chala jata hai, will not the problems come at home? Especially after the marriage, the new coming person, the Bahu of the house, if she doesn't have the vision of oneness of Yagna Bhavana, slowly she will create that put dalna bolte hain. For some reason or the other, she will separate the family and then husband and she, they go away, not caring the parents at all. Everywhere, that is what happening in our country. Only because of the women mainly. Married and they want to live separately. Because earlier, because of them only the world was beautiful, the families were beautiful. पहले भी जब ठीक था उन्हीं के कारण था. वो सबको साथ लेकर जाती थी, सबका देखभाल करती थी. That's what I told you the example of mother. She takes her husband, the children, the in-laws, the guests. When she was the hero that time, when everything was going on. Now if it is everything chaotic, she must be the villain. In general. Particularly, it can be anybody. I'm just specifically saying only to be careful and don't fight with me. Swamiji, ladies care. I'm not saying that. It can be anyone. But if they say, no, let us go through some of the pains, never mind, we'll stay together. And what is the whole issue? Ego only. Clash of egos and it will have selfishness. Usko thoda kam karo. Do you want the swarga of being together lovingly with your nanad and in-laws? Or you want to go away all alone with the husband and fighting with every day today? And any problem because you can't approach the parents now because you are separated. It's a naraka only. And you justify with ego and you struggle. You can see them today. How much the women folk struggle. ऑफिसों में जाना 8-8 घंटे काम करना थक जाते हैं then घर संभालना then husband का देखभाल बच्चों का. It's a naraka to them. Why separated from the parents? Why they are not understood this? Therefore, I am lokaha asti. They can't be happy here also, here only. How can they aim at the spiritual emancipation? So both for spiritual emancipation as well as in the worldly parlance also, living with yajna bhavana. When it comes to the result, after giving duly to the deserving people first, then we take. That is how you will succeed here, hereafter also. Think more about this, my dear youngsters. And from your side, you start doing. करने के समय मैं कहो और फल के समय मैं बाद में. You will not die if you do it. We are all having fear. मैं मर जाऊंगा, मेरे को कोई फल नहीं मिलेगा, सब लोग सब नोच नोच कर ले लेंगे. अरे they are also human beings. When you are demonstrating, they also are sensitive. They also reciprocate. All the covetousness, selfishness, non-yajna spirit started by one stupid fellow, other Murak log followed him. Reverse will be also true. You be the beginner, pioneer, to live life like Yagna Bhavana. Little Tyaga definitely have to do, but slowly it will spread. Everybody will live like that. Krishna was always in Yagna Bhavana. He was not lonely fellow. He will take all the children with him, whether it is to play in Yamuna or play in the jungle or grazing the cows and eating together, sitting. Itna Majadar. He's a global fellow. Krishna is universal. He's not covetous, selfish. Nahi ho. He's always lived the Yagna Bhavana se Jivan. Lord Krishna. India's aim is that. Indian spirituality talks about it. So Yagnashishta Amrutaha, Yagnashishta Amruta Bhujaha Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. They reach to Brahma Sanatanam. So not only they'll be successful here, they will even qualify for the Brahma. Conversely, Ayam Loka Asti Ayagnasya Kutaha Anyaha He Kuru Sattama. In this world also they can't be happy or successful. How can you think about the higher spiritual growths? So a person selfish, not working, forced the world to isolate him from them, can never be happy in this world. So be a part of the total world and do your best. And sometimes they won't give you anything. Never mind, take enjoy what you have done. In this way, little patience, little sacrifice we have, the system gets set. What is required is खराब हुआ पूरा सिस्टम को ठीक करना है. अब जो कार का सिस्टम खराब हुआ वो ठीक करने के लिए थोड़ा हाथ पैर गंदा हो ही जाते हैं. कपड़े थोड़ा गीले गंदे होते हैं भाई. इफ यू से नहीं मैं कपड़े ठीक नहीं खराब नहीं होने दूंगा तो यू कैन नेवर वर्क देयर, देन यू विल हैव टू सफर. आई लव दिस श्लोका सो मच. भगवान कहे तू बता अर्जुन, उसको इधर का ही नहीं मिलेगा, वहां का कहाँ मिलेगा जब बंदा यज्ञ स्पिरिट में नहीं काम कर रहा. और इंस्टेड ऑफ बिकमिंग यज्ञ शिष्ट अमृत भुजा, ही इज द फर्स्ट वन टू पाउंस एंड टेक द रिजल्ट. दैट इज द एटीट्यूड. When will you have it? When you have the idea that they are all my people, my people. So develop the attitude of my people, therefore give them first. Why the mother gives food to everyone first? Because they're mine, mine. And that give her, she, without eating, she is happy because of the love. Others eat still miserable because they are selfish. So she is enjoying the sukshma antaha ananda. She is happy in the inner subtle happiness, then the grosser things. That is how we have to live the life at the higher. This is called evolution. Living the life beyond matter or material at the level of the emotions and oneness is called as evolution. Evolving world suddenly because of the growth of the science and all. So many bhoga vastus are brought. Suddenly started devolving. Living life from the subtle level, we have fallen to the gross level. So too, from life of living together level, we started living for selfishness. Therefore, instead of loving each other, we started fighting with each other. Therefore, instead of saving the lives, we are taking the lives. What a nonsense. Is it not? ह्यूमन बीइंग बनकर दिमाग रखकर हम सब साथ में मिलकर इकट्ठा आगे जाना है, ऐसा विचार नहीं है तो यू आर नॉट ह्यूमन, यू आर ओनली डेविल, ओनली राक्षस. हाउ कैन देयर बी द फाइटिंग फॉर एनी रीजन? सम थिंग्स कैन बी म्यूचुअल डिस्कशन सॉर्टेड आउट. एक बार इसका एक बार उसका बात चलता है, कोई बात नहीं, हो जाए. सो व्हाट? एटलीस्ट द परमानेंट फाइटिंग इज सॉर्टेड आउट, नो? लाइक इंडिया चाइना बॉर्डर, बात करो, एक बार तय कर लो, बस मेक इट इन द हिस्ट्री. हो गया. I really appreciate this sloka of Krishna. So tomorrow we will see evam bahuvida yagna vikto brahmano mukhe karmajan viditan sarvan evam gnata moksha se is a very subtle thought. Tomorrow's day, all the 12 yagnas we will again remember for 15 minutes. Then Krishna says, yeah, this is how in the Vedas, for our own individual and total growth, so many yagnas are spread out. Take any one of them and grow. तो यार ना अयम लोक आस्ते अयज्ञ से मीन्स आउट ऑफ दिस 12 यज्ञ जो बंदा एक भी नहीं कर रहा है, ही विल नॉट बी सक्सीडिंग हियर नॉर देयर. एटलीस्ट एक ले लो, यू विल सी द फायदा ऑफ इट. देन डू द सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ. होल लाइफ शुड बी विथ फुल दीज यज्ञास. द्रव्य यज्ञ, तपो यज्ञ, योग यज्ञ, तदापरे स्वाध्याय ज्ञान यज्ञाश्च. अपाने जुहति प्राणम प्राणेपानं तदापरे प्राणापाने कृत्वा प्राणापान अपरे नितारा प्राणान प्राणे जुहति. So, Shabdadin Vishananya Samyamakdish Sarvanindriya Karmani Prana Karmani Chapare Atma Samyama Yogagno Juhati Jnanadipite Devameva Paregnam Yogna Paripasne Brahmatnava Paregnam Yagne Nayuva Jupyati Shrotradin Indriya Yagna Samyamaknish Dipati Sarvanindriya Karmani Shabdadin Vishananya Indriyagnish Dipati Sarvanindriya Karmani Prana Karmani Chapare Atma Samyama Yogagno Juhati Jnanadipite. We have seen all these shlokas last 7 days. This is the vision. See, where is the ego? Where is Bhautikavada? Such a beautiful knowledge. This is what is Rishi culture, Sanatan Dharma culture. Aisa Jina, Yagna Bhavanas. And that's what our Indians do, whichever the part of the world they go. They work, they settle, and they help yearly contribute to that nation. You know, this Britain president, prime minister, so India ka bana, when he was asked, you know, lot of cooperation you will do to India. He said, what India? First Britain, I am the president of or prime minister. पहले इसका मुझे देखभाल करना है. It is correct spirit. That is being Indian. Not that I am from the origin of India, therefore let me shift everything to India. No, you are global citizen there, you are selected there. Therefore, you have to serve there first. And India also will not force. अरे तो बन गया हमारा कोहिनूर वज्र दे दो. Anyway, the queen also died. We will ask them, but we'll force them. Will not force them. Okay, we have to leave many a times to others' dimag and akal also. Don't think you are always smart and intelligent. And before that, there is a Lord who is monitoring every individual and totals performances and is estimating the consequent results to be given. जिनको भगवान के ऊपर भरोसा है उनके ज्ञान के ऊपर, वो कभी गड़बड़ करेगा नहीं और जल्दबाजी भी नहीं करेगा. जो करना है करके इंतजार करेगा. We know all that. Thank you. Let us conclude today. Happy New Year for you all. Enjoy. The years will come and go, days will come and go. What is the important thing is, what have we done every year? In that every month, in that every day. So please remember, I wish you happy New Year. New Year will not give you happiness. You have to make it. You have to make happiness for you in a noble manner and share it with others. That's what is called meaning of Happy New Year. Otherwise, काल आया चला गया, रात में 2 बजे तक everybody चिल्लाए वगैरह. So what you have taken commitments? What are the new plans you took up? New initiative, new sacrifices? That decides the year is going to be happy or not. If you remain the same, the world will remain the same. If you become worse than earlier, the world will be worse than earlier. You know that quotation? If you continue what you are doing, then you will get what you are getting continuously. If you change, then it changes. So you are continuously watching TV, only those things you are getting. You changed and started listening to Geetha. The wisdom of Geetha at your young age, you are getting it. बूढ़े बूढ़े लोगों को नहीं मिलता हो. At the age of 16, 18, 20, 22, this knowledge of Geetha, which makes you a superman, supreme man, you are listening. Now implement all this knowledge. Dekhte, so what a great heights you reach to. New Year is that way. Okay. Let the new year fill us with more initiatives, more enthusiasms, more inspirations, more systematic plannings, more hard work at every cost and price, more sacrifices, so that we really stand out in our own life for our own self, that we are special, not for being special, but we are special because we are able to be useful for the nation, useful for the culture, useful for the globe. And none of these things should remain only as words. This information should go deep into our heart, and from there we should perform. Let Mother Geetha guide us in this regard. Let Bhagavan Krishna bless us in this regard. Let all the masters take care of us in this regard. Let the parents also love and give their blessings to us. Let the whole society also cooperate with us. In that way, in Yagna Bhavana, let us all work together, grow together, glow together. Thank you. Om Yagnashishtamrita Yanti Brahma Sanatanam Nayam Lokosti Ayagnasya Kutonyah Kuru Sattama. This is the shloka of Gita today. Now the shloka from chantings is Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam. Bhagwan equip us with knowledge and equip us with the ability or initiative to work hard to fulfill the knowledge or fulfill the visions, ambitions. Now today's common sense thought is add little, little. Don't be without doing. धीरे धीरे ऐड करते रहना. एमिंग एट समथिंग, डेली थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐड करो. थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐड करना, ओके ना, ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं होता. एंड हैव ए गोल बट नॉट एडिंग एनीथिंग, यू विल नेवर. लाइक ए हाउस यू हैव टू क्लीन. पूरा घर क्लीन करना कर रोते होता ही नहीं वो. यू स्टार्ट लिटिल. वन कॉर्नर यू क्लीन, वन विंडो यू क्लीन, क्लीन. यह वेसल सो मेनी टू वॉश. सारे करके तो टेंशन. दो चम्मच धोना तो चम्मच धोया, इतना तो हो गया ना काम. और इतने कपड़े धोनी, दो धो लो. तो डू लिटिल बाय लिटिल. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एग्जांपल्स. Everything you may not do out of various reasons, but being without doing anything is also not right. So start doing something, and may aim at what? Every day, every minute of my life is full of performance. Except that 5-6 hours of taking rest, whole day I will perform. That day will come later on, but slowly when we add. So add to your bank balance, add to your friends, add to your inner love, inner wisdom, inner good qualities, and visualize what you want to after 20 years. And when you add like that, you will be so. Nobody just became like that. You see that cricket players or anybody, the gully mein shuru karte hain, they add their abilities and talents. Then some local club they select them. Slowly they are seen by some bigger club, and there they take them. Then all these Ranji वगैरह आ जाते हैं. Then under 19 they play. Then when the performance is good, because they are adding to themselves, so selected. Sports. So too politics may. You know how our prime minister became. He was only then what small work he was doing, but slowly, with his wonderful that hard work and discipline, and more than all, Desha Bhakti, step by, he grew. Now, not only one India is ruling, whole world is so respectfully, looks at him. एक दिन से नहीं होता वो. ये सब आदर्श पुरुष हमारे आंखों के सामने है. We have to learn from them. Don't worry about the politicals and political decisions and ये सब तो उनका काम है. हमको उससे क्या लेने देना. That will be different. If it is something wrong, we will also do dharna in other way. But when you look at a person in front of you, becoming an example, you must learn. हमको तो living examples है ना ये लोग सब. So that way, today's thought was add little by little. Thank you. God bless you once again. New Year wishes and prayers. I request the Lord to give you all you deserve, not you desire. And I request you all to deserve everything by your hard work. Thank you all. Hari Om Beta. God bless you all. Love you all.